Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Now, Mike, he's coming off a game where his touchdown to interception ratio wasn't exactly ideal. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters in this league is wins and losses. He was able to escape with the win, and that's all that matters when it's all said and done. But having said that, he has to play a cleaner game, not only today, but going forward if his team ever wants to get to the level that they think they can play at.
2nd and a yard.
Second and a yard at the 37-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the visitors will take over here just past the 30.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
And a short gain there, down only to the 48. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run it. This is Scott. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the gun, Richardson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Still on the move. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick-6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick-6.
The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. On play action, Richardson. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
A second down throw for Richardson. He'll check this down to the running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Scott. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. A carry now for Scott. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A carry here for Allen. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss. And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On 4th down, they'll send in the field goal unit. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the visitors are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in for the score. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Greg, offensive coordinators script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Now they'll set up to throw. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 14-3 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, You can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That one complete to Johnson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's into the end zone. Has a touchdown. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point is up and through. And his guys move out to a 21-3 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, you see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Houston.
A tight end in motion now. Handoff here, up the middle, and that'll be a pickup of 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 2nd and 7. They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's their punter now. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. So, a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. This one intercepted. And the visitors are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll try the right side this time. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. It's a touchdown. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The extra point is good. And his guys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd and 5. From the gun, Richardson. That one on target to Moore. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Richardson. Taking off. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. There he goes again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
2nd down throw for Richardson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the...
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So now this team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And they are still searching for that first touchdown of the game. Greg, this defense that they're going against has been like a brick wall.
And especially this front 7. And listen, Mike, we all know this is a passing league. But what you want to do is you want to at least be unpredictable on offense, meaning you want to be in what they call 50-50 downs. I got an equal opportunity to both run or pass based on the down and distance. When you have nothing to show for on first and second down on the ground, you find yourself in must-pass scenarios, and you're playing right into the hands of the defense.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Houston.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Now a give on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Throwing, Richardson. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense. Automatic first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Man in motion, heading left. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. Now Richardson. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes. Back to throw here to begin the drop. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Back to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing now from the gun. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on?
And he will take it in himself for the touchdown. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
The extra point, up and good. And his guys will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This team's offense ready for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Look wide, get this one complete, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Richardson to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. From the gun, here's a handoff. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Houston.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Richardson gonna look to throw to the outside. A catch made by Moore.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point is good, and the visitors are able to cut into the deficit.
Visitors 16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle they go. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
At the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
He'll look to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First down, Houston.
Now Richardson. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out, and the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now a run on first down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers.
And now, after that last play, the challenge flag is out,
Previous
and
play
we
is
will
under
get
review.
a review right here. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On 2nd down, Richardson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7. Third down, 3 to go. Throwing is, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. This is hard toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
No problem there on the extra point, and the visitors are able to edge a bit closer.
Visitors 23.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. He's to midfield.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Tight end, the motion man to the right. So second down, and they'll run it. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. They'll talk things over before third down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. That's enough for a first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. The game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.